A lot of y'all women are going to be single because of your friends, not these men. Let's watch.
Girlhood is going to the same bar that your friend is having a date on to go spy. Because why not?
Why not?
It's Friday night. We ain't got shit to do.
I wonder why y'all ain't got nothing to do on a Friday night. Probably because there's no men that want to deal with your nasty attitudes and your crazy thinking. And I'm all for knowing where my friends are when they're single and mingling, but watch what they did with the Addy.
And understand, people, these are the same people who say that their intuitions is out of this world, that they have the best intuition, that their intuition never fails them. I understand that these are the same people who swear up and down that women mature faster than men. These are the same women that swear that they're independent. These are the same women that swear, hey, listen, I don't need no man. These are the same women that walk around with the stereotypes that most of your sisters hate. Right? Hate, but at the same time, they end up portraying these same stereotypes. And that's the issue with our women today. Right? And I would just say in general, when it comes down to women, because it's not just sisters that you see doing stuff like this, it's white women that you see doing stuff like this. These are the same women that swear up and down that, hey, we're equal, that we're this, that we're that. But at the end of the day, you will never see a man do no idiotic stuff that you're about to see. You will never see no man do some idiotic stuff that we're about to see, because why? We understand what these women like to do is just very lame. Because if we did it, we would be considered lame. We probably wouldn't even have friends after this, because they're like, oh, number one, why are you messing up the date that I had with a chick, bro? C-word blocking. We already know what that is, right? Where you blocking somebody's meat. So let's just say meat blocking, right? You over here meat blocking, and they would say, bro, like, my dude, like, bro, just because you can't get a woman don't mean you can come over here and come mess with the chances that I have. But these women don't take that approach. These women say, hey, man, listen, come mess up everything you're going to have. And we're just going to laugh about it and post it on TikTok. And hopefully we can get a bunch of views from it. And this is why a lot of your brothers date outside of the race. This is why a lot of your guys are becoming passport bros. Not even dealing with women here in America in general. They just want to go outside and go deal with something else because they don't have to deal with stuff like this. They don't have to deal with stuff like this, because the sad thing about it is these are your same women that swear up and down that they're smart. These are the same women that swear up and that if you say, man, the reason I don't like to deal with some of y'all American women is because y'all this, y'all that, and they will always tell you, well, dog, those are the type of women that you deal with. Well, ma'am, you're a part of that group. Stop sitting over here trying to remove yourself from a group that does not, quote unquote, benefit you when you use everything from that mindset to help benefit your life, to help you move forward in life. What I mean by move forward in life, to be able to get by. Because once again, shout out to Poor Man's Podcast. We universally know what a lame guy is. A guy who sits on the couch, who doesn't do much, who just leeches off of other people. But then when you look at women, you can tell that they're lames, but a lot of people won't consider them to be lame. They just say, well, that's just a woman. They could be they could be well into their 30s doing this exact same stuff, and you'll probably still find a man to come over here and come cape for you. But let's continue.
Now, for more context, those two friends walked up not one, not two, but 3 flights of stairs to find their friend on a date and decided to send her a drink from the bar so that it would cause some ruckus in their date. And you can see that the friend is clearly surprised, but she took the drink.
So y'all, I didn't know that the girls was there until like after the drink landed at the table. So eventually when we left, he was like, it was that dude that was sitting at the bar. Like he did not know. He did not know. Keep the on their toes.
So it's all fun and games until you look up and 40 done hit you. 40, and now your options for available men who want to marry you have started to disappear. It's all fun and games until them girlfriends that thought that ruining your date was funny, they are now on actual dates. They're finding their husbands. They've decided to settle down and stop playing, and you still out there single, struggling to meet a good man. And the biggest thing is they don't even realize or care how dangerous that game is that they just played. Because what if that man that she was on a date with really felt disrespected by this man that was at the bar that was completely innocent? What if he decided to walk up to that man and say something about the disrespect and it turned into a fight or something more deadly, or somebody ended up in jail, all because y'all want to play and record it for social media? They really thought they ate with this. And if anything, it makes y'all look so miserable and sad and bitter because you really were just mad that your friend was on a date and you weren't.
Once again, people, these are grown adults. These are grown adults. These are sisters with college educations, right? Even though they really don't mean stuff. For a lot of your sisters in the Black community, their degree does not mean anything because, number one, they hardly ever use it. And number two, they don't ever take what they learn from college and apply it to life. They don't ever take the maturity and the growth that they have from college and apply it to life. And probably they don't do that because they've been able to just skate through college easily, sleeping with every man that they want to sleep with, using their youth to their benefit. And for a lot of these women that do go to college, they're already coming into college with degenerative behavior. All it does is it just amplifies that. It just amplifies that. It's almost like money, right? Money only heightens the type of person that you are. So if you are already a shitty person, once you get some money, you're just gonna be a rich shitty person. You're just gonna be even shittier, right? That's what a lot of your women are when it comes down to some of these colleges. They're already coming in as degenerates, right? Once they get to college, because you're going to mature throughout college, but you're only reinforcing that piss poor behavior and that piss poor mindset because you got nobody guiding you. You don't have no guidance. You don't have nobody telling you, man, right from wrong. You don't have your parents there telling you, hey, man, you might need to slow down. There's a bunch of people that are your age, looking to just have fun that same night. When you're in college, pretty much everybody only focus day by day. Instead of focusing on the future, they focus day by day. And when you're around a bunch of drugs, when you're around a bunch of people who are not as motivated, when you're around a bunch of people who just don't care, because you have some people who are on college campuses, mainly at HBCUs, they constantly on campus, but they don't even go to school. I went to Winston-Salem with a lot of cats who were like that. Did not enroll in school whatsoever, but you saw them on campus every single day. When you're around that, you're not having any room for growth. You're not having any room for growth. And that's what your sisters are dealing with today. I'm pretty sure all of these sisters went to college with each other and they all were able to sleep around, did everything that they wanted to do. And now they're going to take that same behavior that they had in college and bring it out into the real world. And then, like the sister said, and shout out to that beautiful sister, man. I'm going to leave a link down to her channel below. But shout out to her, man. She said, man, listen, what happened if what y'all did could have went sideways? You over here trying to bring a drink to the woman so you can cause ruckus. Or maybe you can try to get the guy to start be like, okay, well, let me try to get you a drink. Trying to start to compete. It doesn't make any sense. It's just sad because this is the type of behavior you're constantly going to keep getting, and some of your men are going to fall victim to it. And what's going to happen is, if let's just say a situation did happen where the guy did confront the dude, all of the women are going to do is just try to remove themselves from accountability. All they're going to sit here and try to do is play victim, and that's the issue. And that's why we always tell brothers, date outside your race. Don't be dealing with a lot of these sisters because a lot of these sisters don't want to take life seriously. And a lot of American women don't want to take life seriously. So go overseas. But then make sure you close your ears for the naysayers and the women who you are leaving behind because they don't want to make a change. That's what's happening. So, look, guys, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Let me know down below. What do y'all think?